Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I'm Annabelle.
And I'm Kenny Page.
And we are Potty Mouth.
Mouth.
It's second time's a charm.
You know.
Jesus.
We've got
Jesus.
some stuff to yap about, and I feel like it's going to be a little bit of how we've been, what we've been doing the last couple days or last couple weeks, and then we also talking about some of our favorite TV series or TV series recommendations for you guys. And if you guys have any favorite series, you can recommend them to us.
Yeah, I'm a chronic couch potato, okay? I love nothing more than to sit on my couch, which is what I'm going to do after this today. I'm going to go sit on my couch, and I'm making a keychain holder, and I'm going to talk with my mom, and we're going to watch some movies or some dumb I love nothing more than to be a couch potato.
See, I was telling Erin this a while ago. I personally, because she keeps asking me, she's like, have you finished this series? Have you watched this series? And I'm like,
You don't watch much TV.
I don't. I am more of a YouTube watcher. Like, I watch, like, YouTube. I watch Smosh. I watch, like...
I used to be like that, but I listen to Smosh. I don't really watch it as much.
I watch them, especially, like, with all their different channels and all their different, like, series that they have. And, like, we sleep with the TV on. So we just...
Me too, but friend dressers in the background.
We just have YouTube playing. So it like Queso, Jacksepticeye, like Gamers, the Burnt Peanut.
The Burnt Peanut.
Yeah, like all of... And then we throw in Smosh. We have, what is it called? The Predator Catchers or whatever.
Oh, my Chris Hansen.
Yeah, except not Chris. It's Skeeter Jean and Alex. We have, so we just have a mixture of a lot of stuff. Or true crime stuff, like, what is it called? Midwest something. But they post, like, different, like, murders and, like, stuff like that. That's what...
Her arms were off. Her head was off.
No, the one that I watched the other day was literally, like, this guy was people...
I'm sorry. Oh, there's... Over here. Was that you?
It's fine. Like, one of the ones that we watched the other day, like, right before bed was... I just randomly put it on, and I'm sitting there dozing off, and it was like... He cut his hands off and tried to cut his head off, and his shoulders dislocated, and this guy was, like, running around with a machete, just people. And I'm like, okay, night-night!
That's crazy.
But yeah, I literally, which is funny because if there's any series that I have actually thoroughly watched, it's because a few years ago, I would literally stay up all night and binge watch series. I am terrible. I cannot sit down and watch one episode at a time.
Yeah.
Like, I literally cannot... Especially the ones that come out week by week, I just couldn't be patient enough to watch it, or I would forget things, or, like, I would just be like, whatever, forget about it. Like, it has to be super interesting. Like,
yeah.
And, like, we don't have Netflix. We had Hulu, but obviously Hulu's whatever. We have, like, Prime Video, and we have Paramount Plus, YouTube.
Yeah, we got Paramount Plus through Walmart.
Yeah, that's what we got. But, yeah, because there's either that or Peacock, I think, was the other option now to get
Yeah, Mom
through.
has Peacock.
But, yeah.
No.
And we have Samsung Live TV, but we rarely use that. Like, the kids usually watch, like, the compilations of Bluey on YouTube. Like, the 2-hour-long videos. But, yeah, I feel like Erin's much more of the series watcher. There's 2 series in mind that I thoroughly enjoyed, and then on a third one would be thoroughly enjoyed. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
You said thoroughly. I was like thoroughly.
Thoroughly. Now you're making it sound like
no, it doesn't sound right.
When you say it thoroughly.
You like thoroughly enjoyed.
I was putting emphasis on it.
Thoroughly.
I was putting emphasis on it.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
I thoroughly enjoyed it, brah. No, but I'll let you talk about whatever series you enjoy, whatever series you were watching right now.
Oh god, that's a long list. I feel like I always clap back to my OGs. Like I really only watch like okay, for like nighttime, I have specific shows I watch. It has to be like low, like I can still watch them to like during the day, but it feels weird.
Oh God. Yeah.
But like recently it's been we've been watching South Park when I go to sleep because I'm like I don't know, but I don't usually watch South Park. That's new.
Like it's something that you can put on and you can pay attention, but you don't really care if you actually pay attention.
Yeah, well I've seen enough of it. It doesn't matter.
That's fair.
I feel like South Park is one of those shows where it's like not necessarily a continued show. Does that make sense? Like if it's like okay, like the Vampire Diaries is story after
Yeah,
it's
it doesn't have
consecutive.
like a storyline.
It's consecutive, so like you need to watch the last episode to know what the is happening in this
Right.
episode type. But South Park, no. But no, I've just been watching that lately because I don't know, I just didn't feel like anything else. But usually my go-tos for when I sleep is like The Golden Girls, Full House, Friends. But Friends, it's been a long time since I put that on. And then The Nanny, Fran Drescher. Oh, I love that show so much. I still think that Mr. Sheffield, I still think he's hot.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
Oh, he's the dad that like hires her because she's like this nanny. It's like the whole intro, so it's stuck in my head. But she basically like gets her and her fiance or boyfriend, whatever he was, they split up, but they worked at like a dress shop. It's literally in the thing. It's like in the Flushing, Queens or whatever is where she used to work at the shop. And then she was selling like essentially like Mary Kay or whatever, like door to door, because back in the 90s that was a big thing.
Yeah, like Avon and all that.
Literally, so she was selling like makeup out of her little briefcase, and then like he was like, "Oh, are you here for the application for the nanny?" And she was like, "Yes." And she ended up getting the job somehow, but yeah, and then they like fall in love and they have like kids and shit. I was like,
Oh.
"Oh my
okay.
God!" And it was like a whole like a just like tease the whole time.
Mhm.
And it's funny. The butler, oh my God, Niles, he's so funny. Just the whole show, I love it so much. It's like such stupid little jokes, and I don't know, I love it. Like if you ever watch that kind of, I like to say like the older stuff, like stuff from the 90s, it like gets me like nothing else in the world does. Like I don't know what it is. I love it.
Nostalgic, like
It's nostalgic.
it's
I was
what
even
our
born in the
par-
90s,
It's
and
like what our parents and grandparents watched while we were kids.
Yes, well, that's a lot of it. Is like my mom watched that stuff, and I watch it. Like like the Golden Girls.
Yeah, that's what my mom watched.
Oh, I love it.
Judge Judy, Matlock.
Judge Judy was I watched with Grandma Judy.
Yeah. What else is there? A Little House on the Prairie. What was the other one?
Saved by the Bell.
Yes. Crap. What was the other one?
Oh, Boy Meets World was a big one for me too.
Yeah. What's another one?
What's she to do? Where did she to go? She's out on her fanny.
I guess that there's also. Oh, what was it? Is it Rosanna?
Roseanne. Oh God.
Roseanne.
I grew up on that. That's not a big hit for me. Like if my mom puts it on, I'll watch it, but I don't really watch it. I don't go to that show.
What was the one with, the girl? Her name or the
King
wife?
of Queens.
No, that was another one.
That's a good one.
The lady, she's older and her name's Bouquet, but she spells her name Bucket. Keeping Up Appearances is what it was, and her
What the
last name was Bucket, but it's pronounced Bouquet. Or it was insisting that her last name was Bouquet because her name was, what was it? Hyacinth Bucket. And she said that her name was Bouquet. Hold on. If I show you.
My mom might have watched that. Oh no.
And hold on.
How old is that show from?
It was from 1990 to 1995. And then it says that there's one from 2016, which was Young Hyacinth.
I love that they bring shows back. Sometimes it's done very well. Like, okay, Full House. I feel like when it comes down to it, I think Full House is my ultimate favorite show to ever exist on the planet of this.
Yeah.
I don't give a about the backgrounds or whatever. Like, we're not digging that deep, okay? We're just looking at the show, and I'm still obsessed with it. Like, it just brings a sense of nostalgia I can't even describe. When I would be sick, I would literally be on my floor in my bedroom. My mom would have a sippy cup full of ginger ale, and then excuse me, I had like a 800-pound 14-inch little box TV, And I would play that because, like, my mom would be like, no TV for bed. But when I was sick, she didn't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember laying on the floor, like, and Full House was on. Like, Full House just brings a sense of, like, security. It's like my physical, it's like my, like, TV security blanket. I love it so much. So when they brought it back in 2016, Fuller House, which, like, it's still really good. It's still really funny. I still really like it. Obviously, it's not the same thing.
Oh, yeah, no.
Because I think it's honestly, for the most part, the set's a little different.
Right.
Which is always, I feel like that's how that always happens. Mm-hmm. But the biggest thing is, like, just the style of camera.
Yeah.
Like,
because it's not like that.
It's too, I don't need to see every detail.
Yeah.
Blurred a little bit. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Like, I need the, like,
start playing
the
it
same
on
grain.
a box TV and then you'll.
Correct. I need that, like, staticky, like, I don't know what it is. But I still love it, and I'm glad that they did that because it kind of made me feel good. But at the same time, I feel like they could literally produce another movie after that because, like, they ended Fuller House. Spoiler. And correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure because, like, okay, so Steve and DJ, do you have you ever watched Full House? Mm-hmm. Steve and DJ, right? Yeah. Steve would, like, eat everything in that house, which, period, slay. Love that for you. But he would, that was always the ongoing thing. Anyways, I think they broke up in the, like, Full House. I don't think they ended up together. That or they did date and then whatever, it was fine, but then they broke up in between. And then, of course, DJ, like, she married a firefighter and then he died. And then, like, she was left with 3 kids and lived in the house, kind of like how he was without a wife, essentially. Mm-hmm. But then she has, like, this weird love triangle between Matt and then Steve, which I was always rooting for Steve because he's an OG and I love him. Sorry, Matt. Mm-hmm. But, like, I don't know, it was just, like, this whole thing. And then, like, eventually she ended up, because I think she got engaged to Matt, but I could be wrong. I don't remember. It's been a little bit since I've watched that. But she ended up getting together with Steve in the end. Like, he proposed, and then they all got married. I was like, okay. Yes. But, like, I kind of wish I would have seen more than just that. Like, I'm just a greedy I'm sorry. I just, yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah. Well, like, okay, The Walking Dead, I still have not finished that series. I know. I've been working on it since 8th grade. I'm not kidding you. Because, like, I went through a phase, like, that summer, slept on the floor the whole summer, had my little tablet, and I swear to God, that's probably why I exploded. I had viruses out that. Because I would go on, like, illegal sites to, like, watch it, and I binged, like, the first however many seasons. I want to say 4 or 5 seasons that there was. Because I started, like, actively watching it, I think, by, like, season 5 or something, or 6, by the time that I was, like, watching as it was being released. I'm on season 6 right now out of 11. God. And then I'm going to watch because they split up after 11 seasons, and now they have, like, 2 different spinoffs. I'm like, can we not? It's, like, the same storyline, but, like, they're just not together anymore. I'm like, what the but okay. Anyways, whatever. I know I'm salty, but I'm working on that. That's what I'm working on, which I don't know. I might watch that tonight to see what my mom wants to watch, because that. But I watched the Vampire Diaries. Helena got me into that. It's like, I love Twilight. She also got me into that.
I don't think that I might have watched some of it. Oh, another one was Once Upon a Time. That my mom.
I still never finished that.
I never
finished that.
My mom watched that, and I literally would, like, when my mom would send me to bed,
it's so good.
I would, like, sit on the steps watching around the corner because I wanted to keep watching it, but I wasn't allowed to watch it. I didn't have a TV in my room or anything.
You weren't allowed to watch it?
Like, after bedtime. Like, if it came on at, like, 8 o'clock, and I would be, like, sent up to bed, and, like, I wouldn't be allowed to sit there and watch it. So I would, like, sneak downstairs and peek around the corner, or, like, listen to, like, what's going on.
Yeah. No,
so
that's so funny. Her legs are literally, like, her little legs are in between my legs, so they're just dangling. I know, my legs are going numb. But, no, that's another one I still haven't finished. I feel like I'm going to take some hints from your brother and use some advice and just have a notebook.
Just write down.
Full of all my shows, because I swear to God, they keep popping up.
Yeah.
But another one I want to watch is Riverdale.
I never got into that
I believe.
either.
I think Riverdale, right? Because that's the one with one of the twins from Zach and Cody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that song about 17 where he's singing. Oh God.
Yeah, I like the.
We're not gonna talk about it.
I feel like I only ever see, like, snippets. Like, obviously, like, the previews of, like, shows and I never actually like sit down to be able to watch it, like, because we either like wouldn't have Netflix or anything. Like, I haven't watched the last season of Stranger Things yet. Alex keeps saying like, oh, let's watch it, sit down and watch it, but I'm like, he always wants to watch
That's
it
a
before bed, and I'm like,
whole
we
thing.
need to sit down and be able to watch it, because I'm not gonna sit here and watch one episode at a time. I need to go back and like refresh my
You need
mind
to
of
get them to go to Momo's or Kiki Mommy's,
and
and
just
then you
sit
need
down
to
and
binge.
it.
Have a day where you
Yeah.
maybe you make like a crock pot meal.
We did
and
that.
then you go and watch the whole series.
That's how we were with
Oh god, my foot's falling asleep.
Oh, well, that's how we were with the last Stranger Things. And then there was another, because we would binge watch it every night. And I feel like, I don't know, like I said, I just have to be able to sit down and binge watch it. And that's why I don't ever get to actually watch series, because I feel like if I'm watching a series, half the time Alex will want to watch it. But then,
He will.
like Stranger Things and
At least you guys have common ground.
the
Jared and I
other-
don't have any common ground with that.
the one series which is one of my, I think I have it, it's above Stranger Things for me, is From, and it's on MGM.
Oh, what the is that? I think my mom was watching that.
I might have recommended it to her, but it is so good. It's like, okay, it's kind of, it matches the same vibe as Stranger Things, but not as sci-fi.
What's the one with the plane?
With the plane.
It's the same guy from Once Upon a Time.
With the plane. Oh, I don't know.
They're like on a plane, and then like during the middle of the plane, like they get lost or something, and there's this weird time jump where they come back, and I think everyone's much older or something, and they're still the same age, but in their and on the other people's timeline, they've been missing for years.
That's like almost.
That's what the
that's
I
like,
want to watch.
That's kind of like From, because From is the way that people get, it's Fromville. It's this place, and this family is in their camper going on vacation or wherever, and they come. Yeah.
Sorry, what
Whatever.
is that?
It's a little town.
I have onion fingers.
Onion fingers. Well, there's this family. They're going on vacation. They have their camper and stuff, and they come across this tree that has fallen in the middle of the road. They can't move it or anything, so they turn around. And if you come across this tree, you can't turn around, because if you turn around, you're just gonna end up back up at the tree again. So you're in this endless
loop.
circle. Yeah. And then once they like went past it, like everything, there's this town. Or sorry, hold on, let me back up. Once you come across this tree and you like acknowledge the tree, you turn around and you're going through this town. And then you get back and it's the tree. So they went to the town.
I feel like I've seen the advertisements.
Oh, probably because I share this stuff all the time. So it's Sheriff Boyd, and he rings a bell, and at dusk, everybody has to go into the houses, because there's these things, and you have to have these stones that you hang up on the walls at the doors, so these spirits and everything that are outside, that are like zombies essentially, they're dead, they can't get into your house.
Does that count for a camper, or do they have to be at home?
If you have the what is it called, the stones, they have like a little thing on them. Oh, what are they called? It protects
the house?
Yeah, essentially it like protects you. So if you have that and you're in a building of some sort with everything closed and you have that, what is it called? I think it starts with a T. Hold on.
Oh, so basically a camper would be the same thing, because it's like essentially like a house on wheels.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen advertisements for this. See, all of that stuff it's so good. It's like that's along the lines of what the I like. This is why I want to keep a list, because I feel like there's so much that I want to watch that I just don't have time for. So I need to make my way through the list.
So this is an overview. It's From is a sci-fi From is a sci-fi horror series where travelers are trapped in a mysterious, inescapable American town that forces residents to survive nocturnal humanoid monsters. The plot centers on finding the truth behind the town's origins, which likely involves supernatural, extra-dimensional, or experimental forces. So, where it started is anyone who drives past a fallen tree and a flock of crows on a rural highway finds themselves entering the town, with roads looping back upon themselves. By day, residents go and try to survive. By night, terrifying, slow-moving creatures appear that look like people from the 1950s. Survivors must use talismans, which are the
Yep, basically symbols.
yeah, to prevent the creatures from entering their homes. And while investigating the town's history, which there's a character whose name's Victor. He has essentially been the one who's lived there the longest. And the boy in white, and various strange phenomena. So there's literally, I feel like to this day I'm still finding like piecing together like bits and pieces of stuff, because like there was in the last season, I believe it was the last season that I watched, because Alex got mad at me because I had to binge watch the whole entire thing. Like, he fell asleep and I stayed up until the 4 o'clock in the morning binge watching the last series because I had to know what was going on there. There was a girl, and so there was like a nurse, a sheriff, a family, like a lady who ran a diner, her son, so on. And I don't want to like give too much information in case somebody wants to watch it. But yeah, it like there's so much that was like holy shit. And I think that season 4, it comes out on April 19th.
It still comes out.
Oh yeah. It's the last. I'm pretty sure it's the last season, mainly because the one kid, his name's Simon, which it's not Simon in the movie, but he, was like 9, I think, when it started, and so now he's older, and you can tell that he's getting older and everything. Like the younger characters.
Do they not age in this town?
So, Sheriff Boyd's. I don't want to give away too much information without like spoiling it. But one girl, I won't say which girl, somebody gets pregnant. The ghosts from like the 50s that show up, like some of them try to get you like, oh, just let me in. I'm real nice. I want to stay warm. Like that. And there's like a telephone that works, but the wires don't go anywhere. There's like so much. Like there's animals.
Did they tell you how it all started? Like, do they go back that far?
It's still okay. So
it's still leading that way.
It's still kind of showing like developing to us, but I've kind of grasped because Victor is the oldest one there, and he draws pictures. Like I wouldn't say like he's autistic, but I think that he's supposed to portray. But also, like, I don't want to say that he's autistic, but he portrays somebody who would seem autistic. Like, he draws pictures out, and he doesn't really talk to people. He carries around his lunchbox from when he was a child, because he was the only one there. Like, when he woke up, there were dead bodies, and like from the night before, and he keeps seeing the little boy in white. And he's the only one who could see the little boy in white, and he kept drawing pictures of everything. And then he had drawn pictures, which I'll bleep this part out because I don't want to like spoil it for everyone else, but it's like kind of like a key, like how it connects. Some of the pictures that he drew, so I don't want to spoil, like obviously if you watch it, I don't want to spoil like.
I'll forget.
It's like a parallel universe almost, it seems like. But the one person, like they see there's this tree, and there's this guy with a musket, and he's from like a war so many years ago. There's these kids, and they say on Kui, and the mom is the only one who can see the kids. And then like they sacrifice the one. I don't want to talk too much about it.
That's crazy.
But yeah,
it sounds really good.
Oh, it's so good. And I literally like I forget so much about it, and then I keep unlocking shit in my mind. But I know once this new season comes out, I'll be like, oh yeah. Well, at the beginning of each episode, it'll play flashbacks of whatever episode it has connection to. And they said, I think there's three or four key episodes that the producer said to absolutely go back and watch before the new season comes out, because they're very important. It's like, I don't know, there's like, I keep forgetting how many people got killed and how many people got sacrificed. And I'm pretty sure it was the second season or the third season, it was something about he is pretty sure that he has Parkinson's disease or like some sort of disease that he's progressing. Like he knows that he's going to go downhill, and then he doesn't know like who's going to take over. Like there's so much, and it's so detailed. It's so good.
I have to blur out my dogs.
I'm gonna fix myself too. But
You're gonna have to put a big old smiley face over them things.
I'll just have to cut the whole thing probably.
Chi-Chi! Oh, we're losing a dog. We're losing a dog. It's falling in between the cracks.
But yeah, I love From. From is probably, because it would be, at this point, it would be a year and a half since I watched the last season. And it was, I like when I find seasons of things after it comes out.
Oh my god, this dog. You want her?
No stinky, no thank
It's
you.
Aunt Kendall's turn. You're hurting my legs.
She says, good night. I like when I find seasons of things after they come out, and then finding out that they come out with another season, because I found it during season 2, so I could binge watch the first 2 seasons, and
That's
then
my
season
favorite.
3 was like progressively coming out. So we did have to wait and watch it every single week, but it was like in the middle of it, and there was like 8 episodes, so it was over the span of 2 months. I am so excited for this one to come out, because at this point it will be less than a month when this season comes out, so
Yeah.
you have time to watch it. It's on MGM or Amazon. I think Amazon Prime through MGM.
We have Amazon Prime through his mom, so slay.
That's how I watched it. I'm pretty sure you could log in with your Amazon Prime account. It was something with Amazon Prime. You could get it. You could watch it on MGM through your Amazon Prime account or whatever. After that, I had come across another series, which was Rig 45, which I believe I told you about before. She's like, really? I think I told you about Rig 45 because I was so off about the ending of it. Because I think it's only 2 seasons of it. Oh yeah, I did tell you about that because it was around the time we were doing the scrapbooking for your mom.
For Mom Bob's?
Yeah, because it was Rig 45, I believe, is on Amazon Prime. I think, and it's the one that's about the oil rig and mysterious deaths keep happening, but it's like Norwegian actors, so they all have accents, but it's in English. It was in an oil rig, and these people keep mysteriously dying, and then they send in this lady to come in and I can't remember what is she part of, like FBI essentially, but on an oil rig, you're out there for months, if not years, like whatever. And it just kept luring me in to watch more and more and more because it was just like there was so much going on, but it was to the point to where like you could almost figure out what was going on. The end was such a plot twist, and they ended up making like a couple, like I think it was one after everyone had gotten off the oil rig. I won't say how they got off the oil rig, but it was just such a random pull off of Amazon Prime, and I just had started watching, like just randomly watching it. And there is another series. It has something to do with an oil rig, but it's not the same. But it started autoplaying after that, like Rig 45, and I was like, okay. And I started watching it, and I just never finished it because it didn't. It was too sci-fi looking, like not as realistic as the other one. But
Yeah.
oh my gosh, Rig 45 was such a good series. Even though a lot of people were like complaining, because I will say that it was kind of choppy with some like episodes, but like I said, there's enough that you could probably figure out. I guess I could say that it didn't have, like, some of the episodes didn't have enough like bulk to them, like not enough, like you were just always wanting more.
Yeah.
And then so you'd keep watching, and like I said, the end was such a plot twist, and it me off so bad because
I hate when that happens. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. So Vampire Diaries. I'll kind of tell you how it ends, but at the same time it leaves a lot. Like, I'm not gonna. I don't feel like it spoils too much. So the Vampire Diaries, there are, I believe, is there 8 seasons? I can't remember. And usually they have about 20-ish episodes. All of the seasons do. And I was like getting about middle of that, for the last season. I was like, I know it's ending, whatever, but I didn't look at the episode count. And then it was episode 16, and I was like, why does it feel like they're fast forward wrapping up this episode like it's the end? It's like, there's no way. They like fast forward. I'm like, you could have just played out the last 4 episodes.
Right.
Why did you have to pack it all in one
I
episode?
just thought of another
Because like
series that was like
it made me so mad. Like genuinely when it ended, I was like,
okay.
I'm like, what the because Nina Dobrev, she left in season 6. Which I think that was like a little bit after her and Ian broke up, which I wasn't like really conscious whenever that was going on because I was too young to be into that kind of thing. I never was into that like scary. Coraline scared me when it came out. I was not watching Vampire Diaries and Twilight and I'm glad I watched it when I had an adult brain and I thought everybody was attractive. Anyways, everyone's hot, but besides the point. But like the way that they just ended, I was so. But like, oh my god, I was like, you could have literally played because like they're like, it's so much, but it's a really good watch. I mean, I
need
think
to
I'm on
look
my
up
second watch
something.
through of it. I think it's really funny. I think Damon, the character, I think he's hilarious. Like just like the subtle things or like whatever. And then like I said, my biggest thing I'm watching now is The Walking Dead, and that one I am obsessing over. And I'm like I said, I'm on season 6, and I just think it's funny. Like I was watching TikTok, and it was like a compilation of like just random 1 second clips from every season, like or every episode, a 1 second clip from an episode, or at least like a line essentially. And it's like the most random moments, like the ones when Abraham he's in a car and like the back seat just drops on him and he's like, bah! Like it wakes him up or whatever. It's like all these random moments that like it makes no sense. It's just pure chaos. And then also Andrew Lincoln, he is I believe British or something like that. So his accent comes through sometimes because his son's name in the show is Carl. He goes Carl, Carl.
Carl.
So whenever they were like the whole cast was making fun of how they say it, and it was so funny. Well, do you remember those the bad lip sync videos?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Do you remember
Yeah.
Carl Papa?
I don't know. I would have to probably watch it because I remember seeing.
I'm pretty sure it's in my playlist.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah, it's the bad lip reads, but it was a song. I think it was. Maybe it's not.
I'm trying to find. There is another show that was like that you're talking about. Like has a terrible ending, and I can't remember.
Let me look it up because I'm gonna be feathing.
What was it called? Yeah, what she said.
Do you remember this? No. Never waved to me. She got knocked out. You don't remember this?
I like very like vaguely. God.
I used to unironically listen to that song all the time when I was in like middle school or whatever. Oh my god, it made me cry. It's so funny. Oh my god, I love it. It's so stupid. Yeah, no, that was like back when like bad lip sync reading or bad lip reading was like a thing, and Alex and I would watch all those dumb videos all the time. It was so much fun. No, but I feel like The Walking Dead, it holds the most significance in like my personality because I went through a phase, like a huge phase of like The Walking Dead, everything. Like those shirts, I wish I could have all of them back. Iconic. My mom's like, I think I have a couple of them. I said, give them to me. But iconic. I love all the dumb shows. I love like watching like I really we really need to sit down and we need to have like we need to just we need to watch what are those things called again? Those rainbow things.
Boobas.
We need to watch an episode of Booba.
We need to like react.
You need to just
to
put it on
old...
for the kids and see what their reaction is.
Yes, we need to like have a reaction video of us reacting to like our like unhinged episodes from our childhood and like that.
Yeah. I just think it's so funny because there's so much that's like I just can't believe we watched that shit.
And it's so funny because there's so much that like we missed that had like adult humor and like everything else too.
You can go now.
Whenever you're talking about the like series that have like it seems like they hurried up and like compressed the endings of stuff. Another series is Earth Abides. but they only had one series, and
One season.
One
You're
season.
good.
They compressed so much into the last episode.
Probably because they knew that it wasn't gonna continue.
But they compressed like 20 years
What
into
the
one. It was like 12 years into one episode. It Alex and I off. It's like a post pandemic. It was like a apocalypse. Like not really that. It was a post pandemic. Like after like series of that. Where like a pandemic essentially took people over, so it was just like there were certain people that still lived in the U.S., but it was actively like people could still actively get the virus, and they could still actively die, and then they would it would wipe out families and like that. So like people were basically like fighting each other, and like they're like, why can't we just like, we're the last people, like why don't we be nice? And like the family that it was, like they just kept reproducing as much as they could, and then it was literally like the last episode, it was like, what? Like, you could have continued it so much more. You could, hold on.
Probably because they got canceled. That's why.
I don't know.
Because sometimes they don't get greenlit for another season.
It was on it was on MGM too. So, I mean, episode guide. I think there was like 6 episodes. 6 episodes.
How long were they?
It was like, I want to say they're like an hour long. So it wasn't like too horrible, but it also aired from December 1st to December 29th, 2024. So it's a newer one. But like it's neither canceled nor renewed for season 2. And it concluded the existing storyline, leaving little room for a continuation. Yeah, because you compressed it into the last episode.
They probably knew that they were not going to get a green light for the rest, or to get more seasons.
It could be.
Yeah, because God, and then
it was so messy too. But it was good.
Well,
but
that's kind of like the Vampire Diaries, because I'm pretty sure Elena and Damon took the cure, so they weren't vampires anymore. Mind you, Damon was like old as fuck. Like 1800s old, right? And Elena was like essentially just like a couple years frozen, if you will.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that they took it. Oops. And then, but I could be wrong. I don't remember. I don't know. I watched it and I finished it like, I want to say a year ago or so. And yeah, and it was like years later, and it was like, because the biggest thing was like Damon would be like, "Hello, brother," like that was like the thing, and then when Damon finally shows up, because Stefan died like a long time ago. Like is essentially at the end of the normal plot, before they rushed the ending. He died to save everyone. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
After he just got married.
Like, they always do it in such good series too. Like something that could have had a lot of potential. But then again, I feel like there is a lot of like post-apocalyptic like series and movies, like, and they all have a similar plot, a similar storyline.
Well, I mean, look at the Last of Us. That's doing really good. That show, I think it's so funny. I think when he was trying to give her the birds and the bees talk, and she was so blunt. He was like, he was taken back, because I don't know that he was ever a dad. I don't think. I don't know if I think his target was, he was supposed to get her from one place to another, because she could get bit and would never get infected, and like she'd be fine. So they're like, she has the cure.
Yeah.
So she was gonna have to essentially die for them to extract the cure from her, to create a medicine for everybody else. But he's like, no, don't kill her, and then like ran away with her, and then became like a big like goose chase. But I'm like, but like stuff like that, like. It's a very good show. I liked it. I still need to watch up on it. I still am watching 911. That's good.
I got so much plot. Like,
I have not watched that in a long time. I need to go back into that. But that's nothing. I get into my stints and then whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm really trying to finish out watching The Walking Dead, because I still don't even know the actual ending of the series. And it ended, I want to say, a few years ago at this point. And they have Dead City, and then they have Last Man Alive or something. I don't know. They have all these continuations. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Why did we break one show up and turn it into like 2 or 3 different ones?
Well,
It doesn't seem
money.
necessary.
All the more money.
Yeah.
For them.
But I love The Walking Dead. That's like the biggest.
I never really got into it. I know Alex was watching some of it, and so I like might have watched a few episodes. My parents might have watched a few episodes. There was a gameplay of it, and I watched. I believe it was Jacksepticeye played it. I'm pretty.
Dead?
I think.
Oh yes, there is a game.
I'm pretty sure that Jacksepticeye played it.
Yeah, the game is so weird though. It's so different. But the game, it's funny because like I downloaded it and you could play so many episodes for free, and then you had to pay for it. I was like, no. Like I don't mind to pay for it, but like at the time I didn't have money, so I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
But now I kind of want to get into it again. But it's really good.
I'm not really, like I said, I don't really get into series. I feel like all the series that I have had sat down and watched, I feel like Stranger Things is like so popular that I was kind of like yeah, I'll watch it. I remember I started watching it at Natalie's house because Natalie had it, so I'd stay up watching it on her iPod because like I didn't have Netflix or anything at my house. So I'd watch it. And then I feel like I always stumble upon series.
Yeah.
And then I get like so invested in everything, but I'm excited for From the next, I believe, last series of From. I feel like you would enjoy it. It's good. It's so I wouldn't say it's super gory, but it's gory enough. It's like, yeah. If you haven't watched From, watch From. It is so good, so good. If you have any series recommendations, what kind of series do you like? Do you like Law and Order? Do you like sci-fi stuff? Do you like, I don't know, like fun family cartoons? Like, what do you like to watch?
I love watching like Bluey and
Oh yeah, just like I get sucked into like watching all the kids series stuff and all that too. But yeah, recommend us some series along the lines of the stuff that we like to watch or that you think that we would like to watch. And I'll also add in the description the names of the series that we talked about in the show or in this episode. And I can, if they have YouTube channels that have episodes of like that, I will also link that. I'll link where you can watch them and so on. But
yeah.
I hate getting sucked into those stupid, like,
The AI.
chintzy, not the AI, but the chintzy, like, low-budget series of stuff. And it's like, I dated my dad's best friend. Or my dad's best friend.
My aunt secretly switched us at birth, and because my mom wanted me to have a better life, so she sent me with the rich one, but I'm the poor daughter, or something like...
Or millionaire's mistress, or like that. And
or
it's
the one
always,
where it's like, I'm the alpha male.
I hate those ones. I hate the spin-off. It's like, I sniffed you out. It's mating night.
There has to be a mix-up. There's no way that my sperm is in this peasant.
And
I'm like, what the am I watching?
And then she'll walk in, and it's like her best friend, and she was like, I was supposed to mate with you tonight. And it's like her best friend, she's like, too bad I'm his mate. It's like...
I'm like, what the is this
And it's so bad, but I can't stop watching them.
Some of it is kind of low-key good, but some of it's like...
They're always the same characters. Like, there's this one guy, he me off. Like, you can tell that he's supposed to be, like, the charming, hot one, but it's like...
Ew, what?
But he's, like, so
cringy.
cringy. He's like, yeah, I'll take you out tonight. And it's like...
She's like, I'll treat you like a real man.
Yeah. And it's always, like,
Sure you will there.
There's always, like, a mean girl, and there's always the girl, and it's always, like, their stepsister. And it's, like, the parents are like, be nice to your stepsister! And she's like, my mother's necklace, and, like, the stepsister will steal it or something, and, like, it's so bad. And it's always TikTok, and it's always ads on TikTok. Have you ever got sucked into the TikTok abyss of the low budget, My Millionaire's Maid,
My Millionaire's Daughter,
or like or like it's supposed to be like the hot guy from the football team, and it's like she's a cheerleader and she's trying to get with him, but he falls in love with the virgin nerdy girl. And he's like, I can show you. I can make you not a virgin anymore. It's like, and like the girl's like trying to lock her in with the guys. So then they're like, oh my god, what is she doing in with the guys' room? And then they end up, trying to reproduce and
trying to reproduce.
It's so bad. The acting
They're
is
slapping biscuits.
It's either like the acting is so bad or it's like halfway decent, so it seems like a really cringy Hallmark.
Or they have wigs,
Lifetime.
or they're
yes. Or the girls that wear like the nerdy glasses, but you can tell that it's probably like a pair of 3D glasses, but the lenses are popped out like the 20. Yep. Adding the little tape in the middle, and she's like, I can't be out.
I'm just so smart and I'm so innocent.
Well, yeah, leave us some comments, let us know, take some of our recommendations, and come back and let us know what you think.
Yes.
But anyways, with that being said, we will catch you in the next one.
Bye.